What is up, American Dystopia family?
YangGang.
YangGang. We will never get over that. No. So as you can see right there in the chat, there is a brand new live ActBlue link for Humanity Forward, where you can donate to Humanity Forward, and it lets them know that it was us. It came from our family that watches this channel, and we appreciate every donation that y'all can give to Humanity Forward. Big news today. Yang Speaks dropped.
Did y'all get a chance to watch that?
We're gonna get into that
or listen to it
momentarily. We're gonna get some announcements and stuff out of the way tonight at 6:45. We will be going live, if all goes as planned, with Vermin Supreme. And if y'all want to ask him any kind of questions, please make sure that you super chat them in so that we can make sure that we see them and put them up on the board. And we'll make sure that we get those questions answered. Because if there's one thing about that you know about Vermin Supreme, is this dude is very unique. And we had the opportunity to interview him not long ago during the camp when Andrew was campaigning. And I didn't know who he was at that time. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at this dude with a boot on his head.
I tried to get 2 houses on Roblox, but
we are having a Roblox emergency at the moment.
It won't let you get 2 houses?
Okay. All right. You can't do nothing about it right now.
Game.
You want to come say hi to the YangGang?
Hi.
Here, I got you.
You gotta get up here.
Hi. I'm wearing a dirty tank top.
All right.
And that's what you get here at American Dystopia. You get the real deal. But tonight will be the first ever JR Light podcast. We'll let you figure that one out. So anyway, we'll definitely want to make sure that you tune into that. It's going to be very exciting. Late as usual because we have a Roblox crisis, okay? Sometimes...
Or maybe they're saying they were late. Are you saying we were late or you were late? Who's late?
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Either way, we were late.
we were about a minute late. We had Roblox emergencies.
For sure.
It's very important.
Hopefully, we've got those all worked out. I wanted to announce that we will be going on Pageant Show here in the very near future. So shout outs to Pageant, and y'all definitely will want to tune in for that one, for sure. This will be the first time that we've ever crossed over with Pageant in her show. And so we're really excited for that. Can't wait, man. Oh my gosh. But you want to talk about, what do you want to talk about right now? Let's talk about Andrew Yang's podcast that came out.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. As you know, if you are YangGang, you heard about the Yang Speaks podcast, which dropped this morning. We've already listened to it. It was great. Any specific things you want to point out about it?
Yeah, you know, he was on there with Zach, which, you know, I was kind of wondering, like, who's the first guest going to be? Who's it going to be? And it was Zach. And I wasn't disappointed. Because really, if you think about it, it's the only logical choice for the first guest. You know, Zach was there through that whole campaign, and like that's what they got into, and that's what they talked about, and they talked about a lot of the things that we saw on the campaign trail. And you see me getting choked up because we saw it there at the end. Andrew was talking about, spoiler alert, on the Yang Speaks podcast, he was talking about how exhausted he was and how he felt just like a hand grenade, where he didn't know where he was half the time, and he was just like he felt like a hand grenade where, you know, just tell me where to explode. Let me do my thing, and then like let's go on to the next one, because he was just so exhausted from the trail. And if most of y'all who are on this live stream right now, y'all walked with us through that journey when we were covering those events, and it was such a strain on us, you know, as a family and just trying to get to event after event, and in the meantime, we're trying to yang people, and I mean, it's
Like, if y'all remember, we didn't even have time to stop and eat, and so, I know that Yang would have, like, snacks and stuff in their car, but as much as we were going, he was going 10 times harder, and then also skipping meals and having to eat whatever snacks are there, and yeah, it was tough for us, so I can't imagine how tough it was for him. Yeah. I just remember flashbacks of not eating for 13 hours straight. It's like, that makes me sad because I love to eat. Yeah, that was rough.
Something that I thought that came out during that podcast was thumb this video up right now if you're in here and you can thumb it up.
Thumb it up.
But one thing that I thought was a really big takeaway, my biggest takeaway, and then we'll get into your biggest takeaway if you have one. But my biggest takeaway was how he said that there was probably a good chance that Donald Trump was going to win.
He said that.
Now, what does that tell you? What does that tell you?
That he should have been the nominee. Duh. That he knows that Biden can't beat Trump, basically. I mean, he listed out the reasons why, and he didn't say it was a sure thing. Well, he said there's a very real chance that Trump takes the win. So.
And that is such a huge indictment on the Democratic Party, the fractures that you see there. Now, we come from, or I came from, and, while we consider ourselves more libertarian in nature, we did come from the Republican conservative side. And if you look at the Republican conservative side right now, what do you see?
They're drinking bleach and injecting Lysol. I mean,
help!
Swallowing flashlights. I don't know.
I'm trying not to get yellowed in the opening here. How stupid do you have to be to do some?
It's amazing that Trump can say something and the next day the consequences are everywhere.
The gospel according to Trump.
The MAGA is just as passionate about their Messiah as we are about Andrew Yang.
That's a fact.
Most of the YangGang. It's true. And there's a lot more of them. So the YangGang has got to be bigger than, well, it doesn't matter now because 2024, I don't know what MAGA is going to be doing, but I know it's not going to be
I'll tell you exactly what MAGA is going to be doing. You mark my words. Mark my words on this. Donald Trump will win this election, right? And because MAGA is such a base, guess who's going to run in 2024? Trump Jr.
That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard MAGA say too. They're like, Trump 2020, Trump Jr. 2024.
And they're dumb enough to vote him in with a complete lack of fucking incorruptness. I mean,
Can't really say lack of experience because we got Yang.
Not lack of experience because, and Trump Jr. has been doing his little political thing, since Trump's been in office.
Right.
But to me, all I see is more corruption. That's all I see. But it is.
If you don't like his dad much, you're not going to like his son much. So, yeah, we need to be, there's something we have to do, and we will be figuring this out with y'all and putting out videos on what we can of what we need to do to win in 2024. It's very important.
For sure. And one of those things that we are going to have to do in 2024 is we're going to have to get better at yanging people. Okay? That's going to be huge. It's the only, and by yanging people, that means bringing people on board with a humanity first vision.
And joining the YangGang.
Humanity forward now. Whatever the next evolution will be. During the campaign. I don't know what his next campaign slogan is going to be. I sure hope it's something to do with humanity. Because that's kind of our trademark.
We are all about some humans.
That just reminded me of that lady if y'all go back to one of our earlier videos, we went and we were yanging people at the opening of a grocery store in North Carolina.
It's so weird to think about now, just because of social distancing, to think back that all those people were crammed together in that line.
Oh,
we
man.
were standing so close together. Now it's like that's never going to happen again. I can't fathom ever going within 6 feet of strangers ever again, which is sad because I love concerts. I haven't been to nearly enough in my lifetime.
And she loves hugs.
I wasn't no strangers though. That's done for. I'm telling you. After this, that's it. Gonna help spread the next pandemic.
I mean, yeah, but
And how about in the fall? Coming back. We know the second wave is coming back in the fall.
I know, man, but there's just one thing about the human species. We're resilient, you know, and I don't know. We're gonna beat this just like we beat everything else, and
He's very
some people. It's what we do. We've been doing it since the dawn of time. This is not the first pandemic that the human race has ever faced.
It's the first of its kind, though. That's the thing.
They're all the first of its kind.
Your face is the first of a kind.
It is the first of its kind.
But what I'm saying is he's very. I am the optimistic one, and he is extremely optimistic about this pandemic and this word I'm not going to say, virus. And I'm not. I mean, I see the hope on the other side of our new normal, which y'all have heard me speak on multiple times, what our new normal will look like. And it's going to look like that. We're not going to go back to the things we're
not doing that stupid elbow blow.
No, we're not. We'll bow and stuff. But shaking hands, thing of the past.
I mean, if you're gonna go to that extent, you might as well just take it one step further and start living in a little bubble, your little glass bubble around your head, so that no infections and no diseases or nothing can get close to you.
No,
it's not that. Rub some dirt on it.
No, it's not that. It's not that you want to be in a bubble. It's not that you want to be like all crazy germophobic, but you will not be in big crowds anymore because this pandemic is actually not going away. There will be a new normal, and to keep as many people as you can from dying, there are certain precautions you have to take, possibly for eternity. That's not pessimistic, that's optimistic. We're going to handle it just fine. It's going to be great, but nothing's going to go back to exactly the way it was before.
In America, where you can't lick another person's face, is not an America that I want to live in.
Because he runs around licking strangers' faces. Okay, we've gotten off track a little bit. We were talking about.
We did get off track because I was trying to talk about the lady in the line that was talking about.
Food Lion.
And she, bless her heart, she was so humble and so down to earth. And she was great. She said, "We are all human. We're all human."
And we say that all the time, just because we like that lady and we like the way she said it.
She was such a blessing to us that day. I mean, it was just so amazing just to be out there amongst the people, and that's something that you're never going to get away from. Because
bad news.
We got really bad news.
Is it Roblox
come here.
related?
Let's tell the whole YangGang.
Tell the YangGang the bad news.
Tell the YangGang the bad news.
I died on Roblox.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He died on Roblox.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh. I'm scratching my legs.
Sad times in America.
Mm-hmm. So come back to life, respawn, do your thing. See if you can get back in that house.
And just keep respawning if you keep dying. You'll get better at it as you go. It's all good.
I'm always scared of people, so yeah.
You're scared of the people?
Well, we got to talk to the gang for a minute. We're almost done. We'll be done in just a few minutes.
You smoke coffee.
You smoke coffee? You want some of mine that's cold?
I don't know. What was we even talking about?
Yang speaks.
Yang speaks.
He did lay out his plan of how he would have handled the pandemic, which... Duh, of course he's got the best plan there is. And also, F-bombs. Yay, we like to hear Yang say F-bombs.
Lots of language.
Yeah,
we enjoyed it because listen, Andrew is just like us. And that's why we gravitated so much towards him, because he is like us. He talks like us, he acts like us. He is one of us. You know, I saw somebody who is not one of us this morning. And that was Nancy Pelosi.
Gosh. Which brings us to our next topic. Nancy Pelosi.
And her endorsement of Joe
I
Biden.
almost drank all of it.
I was actually going to talk about her endorsement of UBI, but yeah.
Okay, well.
Of course she's going to endorse Joe Biden.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the big Democrats will.
I ate ice cream.
Everybody, we've come to a point in time where everybody has to.
I ate Rod's ice cream and
I know, son.
I'm chubby.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
We're going to finish this up really
Nancy
quick.
Pelosi is
Okay.
like so disconnected with her $20 a pint ice cream or whatever it is. I don't even know.
Her expensive ice cream.
It's so ridiculous. And this company, y'all do your research on this ice cream company. This company is a small business, and yet the Biden campaign contributes to it on a regular basis. All these big people, they all use the same ice cream company, right? So like, how small can you be if all these top candidates are using your $20 a pint ice cream? You know, I mean,
right,
come on,
right,
man.
yeah.
Get out of here. For us, ice cream is like $5, and you get this big jug, and it's got strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla.
That
in it.
Neapolitan.
That Neapolitan.
It's not even real ice cream, I'm guessing. I
That
don't
we
know
got
what
at
it is.
every birthday party that I
Right.
was at growing up. That's what.
You know what? That brings me back. Many of my birthday parties when I was younger, we forgot to get the ice cream. So we ended up without ice cream. Sometimes we had ice cream though. And I've also been guilty of doing this for a child's birthday party, forgetting the ice cream. It's terrible,
Not
right?
since we've been married. You know why? Because I can't stand cake. I do not like cake.
I got to where I didn't like cake, and I always had cherry cheesecake for my birthday as a teenager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cherry cheesecake? That sounds good.
Oh yeah.
It does
I'll
sound
make it
good,
for you
doesn't
sometime.
it?
It's actually cherry yum yum, but we always called it cherry cheesecake because it's made with cream cheese.
Oh, you talking about cherry yum yum, the stuff that we used to get at all the potlucks when we go to church and
Yeah.
then have it sitting out there
Cherry
on the
with
table.
the cream cheese and whipped cream.
Yeah.
And the graham cracker crust.
Man, look. Ooh, now
really
that
easy
stuff
to
right
make.
there will make you swallow your tongue. That is some good stuff. Smack your mama good.
Why are we
Yeah,
talking about food? Now I just want some, and we can't go to the store to get it because we don't want to catch coronavirus. I said it. Coronavirus. Okay, I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. Demonetized.
I don't know. But, so Nancy, we were talking about Nancy Pelosi,
Yes.
and like she actually came out and said, what was it she said? Her
Universal
exact words.
basic, not universal, but those weren't the words used. A guaranteed income on a recurring basis would be something that should be looked into. I don't remember her exact words, but she basically said she was for it. And then Andrew Yang, when asked about it, said he thinks that may move it as a more likely thing to happen now because she is the head Democrat lady. That the fact that she is okay with a universal basic income will mean that she can get the rest of the Democrats on board, which means we only need some of the Republicans to get on board, even though it is basically a Republican idea. It's very bipartisan, whatever.
That's what I don't understand. See, all these bills that are up are all proposed by Democrats. None of them are proposed by Republicans. So what ends up happening is you make this now it's a Democrat issue.
Yeah.
Now it's a Republican
wanna
issue.
turn it into
now
the whole
anything that the
two-party.
Democrats want, the Republicans can't be for it. When actually this is a bipartisan thing. This should not be a Republican Democrat thing. Where the hell are you at, Republicans? Come on, y'all, stand up.
And didn't the Republicans propose the first stimulus? Didn't they write that one with the $1,200? Wasn't it them? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think it was the Democrats that proposed. I don't know.
No,
it was
the-
bipartisan. It was supposed to be
Yeah,
bipartisan.
but the Republicans proposed it because all the Democrats were like, no, it bails out too many big businesses, blah, blah, blah. And then they finally agreed on it, remember?
I don't know. I had to fact check that. But regardless, we need some Republicans out there to like grow some backbone, man. And like, let's do something for the American people. This is not it's a fucking broke folk issue.
Yeah.
We're all broke right now. We're all struggling just to make ends meet. We're all just trying to like get by until this is over. And yes, while it's important that we open the economy, it's going to have to, number one, it's going to have to go in stages. Then you're going to have to wait to see if there's outbreaks and like how much businesses are actually going to be. We are hurting right now, and this is not something that should be a one party or two party thing. This should be, everybody should be for it, because we all know somebody who's broke, except for all those people in Washington. They don't know any broke people, and that's the problem. If they got around some damn broke people, they might know what's up.
They might know what's up, y'all. So, on that topic,
Did you just make fun of me?
a little bit. We do not have to choose Biden or Trump. And it is unfair for others to be saying, well, if you don't vote for Biden, you're voting for Trump. Or for the MAGA crowd to be like, well, if you don't vote for Trump, then you're just voting for Biden. And it's not the way it has to be. And the only way we're going to change it is if we, the people, decide, no, I don't want these two options. I will be picking another option. So either way, I'm writing in Yang. Feel free to vote for whoever you want.
But what you're talking about right there is the next point that I wanted to get into. It's the perfect lead-in, and that's voter
Our lists
shaming.
look exactly the same.
No, we just kind of like lay off each other because we got good chemistry. I guess that's why
We got that chemistry.
So it's the fracture that I'm seeing politically. You know, there were two prominent people in the YangGang when we first started out. They were OG, and we went on their podcast, and everything was great, and we've been friends ever since. And then the other day, in the span of a week, I got blocked by both of them.
Oh, yes. At first I was like,
And that speaks to the fracture that we're at politically. You know, since Yang suspended, the only people who are still here are the hardcore YangGang. A lot of people are YangGang in name only. You know, they like to call themselves YangGang.
and I hate to say it, but they know how passionate and also how giving the YangGang is. So there's a lot of people that will come in, be like, I'm YangGang. A week later, they're like, oh, YangGang, I lost everything. I need money.
Yeah.
Even if it's not true, I have seen some of that going on. I don't know
But
so
these
much
people
anymore.
aren't like that. Let's not get off track. I'm talking about
Oh,
these
you're
people
talking about
specific.
different fake
I'm
YangGang.
talking. Yeah. Well, no, I'm talking about, you know, the people who want to preach not left, not right, forward. But when you put out a view that's opposing to theirs, and all you're asking for is civil discourse, talking about it, and you're told that no, because you supported Trump, no, we must shame you now. We must shun you because you support this dude.
And he didn't even say he was voting for him this time around. He said he voted for him back in 2016.
And I said, you know what? Thank the universe. Excuse me, sir. You can't like hog up the whole camera. Oh, a little ham. We just saw the replay over on the other screen. That was pretty funny. Facing the whole camera. So,
Funny.
you know, if Andrew Yang thought that way, then we would have never came. I said, you know what? I told him, I said, you may as well drop the deplorable word next. And when you do that, it makes people like me just be like, you know what? Okay. Okay. I'm a deplorable. If that's the worst you got, you know what? Then the least I can do is go vote for the man that you keep calling me. You want to keep calling me names? Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Yelling out.
He just said, cut all that yelling out. Like, cut it out of the video as if we're not live.
I mean, you can't do that. Andrew didn't do that, did he? No, he didn't. Andrew said, listen, we see why you voted for Donald Trump. It's not a mystery. Shit's gotten bad. You know, people are being left behind and people feel like they have no way forward. We understand why you voted for Donald Trump. That's the way he approached it. He didn't vote shame anybody. He didn't shun anybody. That's not humanity first. And if you think it is, then you are fooling yourself and you are living in an illusion. I don't give a crap where you stand on the spectrum.
I don't give a crap.
Just
Sorry.
cut out.
All right, we're cutting all of that out. It's cut. There. Now it's Zephaniah's turn to tell everyone what he thinks about Andrew Yang or Evelyn Yang. Go ahead.
I feel like I'm gonna pass out right now.
Was it too much pressure?
Too much pressure. You can't ask him, but it's got to be spontaneous.
But I figured he'd want to join in on the conversation. All right, go ahead, talk.
He has to join in the conversation on his own terms. You know what I'm saying?
All right, start talking or
Or go play Roblox.
Yep.
Or do a Bean Boozle challenge.
Oh, no, not again.
Are you going to do it this time?
He did it yesterday and the day before, so I feel like
All right.
you got to do it on camera.
Bean Boozle Challenge. We got him right here.
So while he's getting that out, Congress passed UBI was trending the other day, as y'all know. If you are YangGang, you know about this if you have Twitter. And I think it got up to like number 4. It may have gotten higher, but I think that might have had something to do with Pelosi saying something about UBI. If y'all were writing your Congress people, I was tagging Pelosi. I was tweeting at all the Congress people.
Definitely.
So,
And today we're trending hashtag all Americans.
that, and then we were trending Yang Speaks as well.
And Yang Speaks. Trending both of those. So if you are on Twitter, by all means, get the bat signal up and get some people doing that. This
The
is
website, allamericans.us, right?
Oh, yeah.
About the, how to combat the racism against Asian Americans, against anyone in America. So
And shout out
check
to
it
our
out.
boy Will Exum. And he's up there and he has organized a group of Asian Americans who are on the front lines delivering food and coffee and PPEs and stuff like that. It's crazy. Shout outs to everybody who is, I mean, y'all are heroes, man. Will, we love you, brother. So this is a spontaneous
Daddy said pee-pee.
spur of a, I said PPE.
Wait. I wish y'all could see him right now. He's beating on the table.
Are you down with PPE? Yeah, you know me. This is a spontaneous Bean Boozle challenge.
Let me get the box so I can.
No, we ain't got time for no boxes. We're just gonna grab
No,
one.
you just hand it. Put it right there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Here you go. Here's yours.
All right.
Bean Boozle
spontaneous.
challenge.
I don't want to do this. Okay.
Ready?
No, I don't want the one.
You wanna trade me?
Uh-oh.
Here.
Swap it.
No,
You
I'm
want-
taking. I don't know what this is, but I don't want that.
Well, mine's the same color as his. That sucks. Ready? 3, 2.
You
One.
got it? Wait.
You got?
What?
You got?
Parents go first.
No, parents don't go first. We all go at the same time. I don't know
Oh.
All right, here's the deal. We're gonna bite into it, but then you gotta bite into yours. Okay? Ready, set, go.
Oh.
Go get a drink, dude. Yeah, that's nasty.
Maybe
Ew,
not.
nobody wants to hear that.
Bruh, I don't want to be doing it. Your turn.
Get a drink.
Nah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, God. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. That was nasty.
If y'all have never heard of Bean Boozles, it's what they are. There's the flavors. Oh, he ate his and I missed it. Go spit it out.
It's not that.
I don't know if you can see.
Oh, he got a good one?
Well, it's bad, but
It's not that bad.
Oh, God. Thank you, Yvonne.
Thank you.
Thank you for that super chat, Yvonne. It's very much appreciated.
Oh, he needs help. I think what I got was dead
you got
fish.
it?
It was disgusting. Pretty sure he got rotten eggs, so yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
These things are bad.
Why would you even do this? Why would you subject yourself to this?
Because it's kind of funny. Because it could be rotten egg or it could be buttered popcorn. It could be dead fish or it could be strawberry banana smoothie.
Yeah, but that's the whole. Yeah, but that's like.
The nasty ones are really nasty.
now my
They're
breath
bad.
is gonna smell like
And-
Bean Boozle because I because I
Oh,
swallowed the smell.
And it just sticks on your teeth.
Oh yeah, and in your nasal passages because they largely use a very concentrated odor to make it taste so bad. So yeah, it's disgusting. But if y'all ever want to do it, it's fun.
It's not fun.
It's not
Why
fun.
would you do that? I just don't understand like why you would subject yourself to it. I guess it's the whole. It's a little bit dangerous, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't
Everybody
know.
likes that little bit of danger where you're not actually in danger.
Right. Speaking along those lines, we have the hot ones coming.
We do.
And you're supposed to start because now
They're super spicy.
here's the thing. I'm a beast. When it comes to hot stuff, I'm a beast. And I love hot stuff. So I'm definitely gonna take this challenge.
It's not for
And we're gonna
kids,
start with the
Dad.
lowest one and we're
It's
gonna do the
not.
hottest one.
Oh, I ain't doing it.
Why?
I would not subject myself to something
just
so
two.
spicy that I want to die.
So,
I'm not a big fan of super spicy stuff. I can eat some jalapenos and stuff,
I mean,
but
as
I am
hot
not
as it
going
goes,
as hot as
Carolina Reaper. We're from Carolina, baby.
Yeah, but Carolina Reaper, I would never. I don't want to die.
yeah.
They tell you it's do not give to children under 13. Just pretend, for the sake of that I'm not old enough to eat these jelly beans. Because think about it, if you can't give a 12-year-old a jelly bean, why should I be eating it? Whew. I'm barely over 12. I'm like 20.
Lies and deceit.
Y'all know I'm in my 30s. I can't hide it. The wrinkles have started to show.
Does someone
I
want to
ain't.
eat
I
this?
can't.
No.
Do you want to eat it?
You want to eat it?
No.
Why would we want to eat it?
$5 little YangGang hogging the camera. Oh, thank you.
Look,
What's the name? I can't
You got a
read it.
super chat, little YangGang. Thank you, Rad's Rabbit Hole. She said $5 for little YangGang hogging the camera.
It does
Scared.
eat it.
Now,
Are you gonna eat one too?
Well, yeah, of course, it's for 2 people, so it's only for me and Mommy, and these are for 2, and this one is for Daddy.
All right, you ready? Okay.
I don't want to do another one.
Daddy can't. He almost puked, literally.
Oh God, I
It
did.
was disgusting because I can't stand the sound of it, so I don't even want to hear it. So no more for Daddy. Like hearing you make those noises is worse than the actual taste of the jelly bean.
What are you supposed to do? My body is literally trying to get rid of that smell. It's just like I couldn't help it. It's not like I can help it.
I don't know.
So maybe I get a good one.
Oh gosh! Don't get so much of it in your mouth and have your water ready. All right, here I go. I'm scared.
Eat it.
I can't taste anything. Wait, I taste something.
Is it good?
Actually, it tastes like dish soap. That was dishwater. I guess it's not so bad.
Who hasn't tasted dishwater at some point in
Right.
time?
Dishwater's not that bad. It splashes in my mouth when I'm doing the dishes. You know, that's exactly what that tastes like.
See, if you'd have broke folk, most of us know what it's like to do dishes. It's like,
Oh, I thought you were going to say to drink dishwater, and I'm like,
no,
why?
why would you drink dishwasher? We ain't that damn broke.
Dishwasher.
We're pretty-
Oh, what's it taste like? Well. Delayed reaction. Go, get your water.
All right. So, this is the last one. We're going to be getting out of here because I don't know what's going on.
Does it taste like peaches?
Mommy, open.
Get the water. Sorry, we all disappeared. That was funny. Before we get out of here, I want to give a shout out to Gift Shinobi on Twitter for starting YangGang Quest. It's been a lot of fun. It's like a D&D type game that we're playing in Twitter threads. It's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it for the past 3 days.
So,
So, hey, if you want to join
Does
in, just
someone
tag
wanna
at Gift
eat this?
Shinobi. on Twitter.
It might be peach.
You might eat it. It might be peach.
It might be peach. It might be vomit.
Ooh.
So anyway,
This is the last one. Is this the last one?
the lesson for today: Yang Gang, love each other.
Put it back.
We got to, no matter what side of the political spectrum that you're on, no matter what color, no matter what church you go to, no matter what, we are all just humans, and we're all on the same
know what?
side. Because I guarantee you, if some aliens came down, we'd all be fighting on the same side. So just pretend that we're under an alien threat. Words of wisdom. Tune in tonight
Smell it.
as we are live streaming with Vermin Supreme.
Ooh, vomit. Mommy got vomit.
We love you, Yang Gang. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you to our Patreons.
Yay, Mommy
And donors.
lost. Mommy lost. I won.
See
I
you on
won.
the next one.
Yay, I won.
Bye, y'all.
Why didn't